What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Power Platform TV. Today, we're going to talk about CSW, Customer Service Workspace, Omnichannel chat feature, and this one's going to be about how the chat widget works during offline hours, right? So there's a couple of ways you can handle this, and so let's go through it. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to go over here to channels, and I'm going to create a new chat widget here. I'll make a simple chat widget, and then we can use it to turn it on and off during these hours, right? So I'm going to call it Carl's Chat here. Click on the next here. The work stream, I'm going to call it work stream, and I'll keep it at push there. I'll keep all these defaults here, and this all looks good. This here is where it gets interesting. Show widget during operating hours. I'm going to come back to that in a second. Let's click next, and then if I go and I'm just going to keep all these defaults here. Click next, click create channel, and then we'll be able to start to turn some things on and off here. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do, once this gets set up, I'm going to copy the widget into just an HTML file so that we can open and use it. Okay. So here, this is set up here, and there is the two types of chat widgets here. The 2.0 chat widget has some deep customization functionality, and I'll talk about that another time. But for now, I'm just going to go with the existing live chat widget here, and let me go and open up a notepad and put it in there. So I'm just going to paste this into the notepad, and then I'll just save this locally on my machine. And if we open this up here in HTML, we can see here that here's the live chat, right? So this is pretty standard. If I click on it, it's going to go and try to connect me with an agent. But that's fine. And just note here also, like, kind of the color of this. This is a blue color. Everything is indicating here that this is an online chat widget, right? So now let's hop back over here, and we will edit this, and let's see what we can do about, actually, you know what I'm going to do? Firstly, I'm going to cancel this. Let's go over to our calendar here, and here is where we define the operating hours. So these operating hours can be applied basically to our chat. So I'm going to click Manage here, and I am going to create a new operating hour, and let's call this regular hours. And if we click Save here, that will enable this tab here for working hours. And then from here, we can actually set our working hours, right? So you can see here, if I click on this, it's basically saying from 8 till 5. That's the kind of the standard working hours here, and I can go ahead and edit this series or kind of do what I want with it, right? But so those are the working hours, and so now if I go back to my channel, let's go back over here, and I'm just going to go ahead and edit this here. And then if we go over to behaviors, chat widget, I think it's chat widget, right? So we go to the chat widget tab, show widget during operation hours, right? So if I click on this, now it's asking me to select the operation hours name, and I only have the regular hours here. And so, since I'm basically within this time frame now, it would actually show the widget. So there wouldn't be any changes there. But the nice thing here is this. It says show widget outside of operating hours. So if I do not check this, and then we are outside of operating hours, then what's going to happen is it's actually going to not show the widget at all. And that might be confusing to somebody who's going to that page, because the landing page for the chat may say something like click the chat widget below to talk to an agent, for example, right? And if there's no chat widget there, then it's kind of confusing, right? So this here kind of helps that scenario. So what you can do, you can click on this, and then you can do a little configuring here. So now what they're saying is there's like an offline chat widget that just displays in its place. And here it says the title, the subtitle, the theme color. And so it kind of defaults to black, which is probably a good color because it's kind of an offline color, let's say. and then we have the title and the subtitle. So if I go and save and close this, we are now kind of set up there. And what we can do to simulate this is if I go back to the calendar to operating hours and click on the regular hours, what I can do is I could just add a holiday in here. Basically, so if I click on to new here for that day, and then a holiday here, and then basically it's giving me the option to kind of, add a holiday here for whatever reason you want. I'm going to go and click save here. And so now it's changed that day to a holiday. So now my chat widget's basically ready to, everything is now indicating that it's going to be offline. Okay. So these changes can take quite a few minutes to kind of cycle through to the chat widget. So just keep that in mind if you make this change. It's not going to be automatic very quickly, but let's go and try it out. Okay, and we can see here now it is, the changes have come through and it's actually showing in the offline chat widget, right? So we have the black background here, we have the offline message, it says no agents are available. And so this is making it really clear to a customer if they were to land here that this is like it's outside of the hours today, right? And if they were to click on this here, they will get a message. It says, happy holiday, we are offline today, please visit tomorrow. And these messages here you can configure as well. And I'll just show you real quick where that is. So if you go back into the channel that you created, so this chat channel here, I'm going to edit this. And this one's under behaviors. So if you go under to custom automated messages, what you can do is add a message here, and then you select the trigger here. So basically there is like out of operating hour message to customer, and you can basically put whatever you want here, right? So that's one of them. There's also the holiday message. So depending on which scenario you are in terms of being offline, you can just type in the message here, and then that will be reflected over here. Okay, so that's how this works. That's kind of how we deal with offline messages in Customer Service Workspace and the chat Omnichannel feature. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course, check out my blog at carldesouza.com. Thank you.